Hi, my name is Lisa and welcome to Good Knots Macrame. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make double half-hitch knots. Diagonal and horizontal double half-hitch knots can almost work like drawing on your piece. You can make swirls, you can make leaves, you can make star and flower shapes, you can even make the forehead of an owl. They can be used to contain other knots, emphasize them, or separate them. We'll start out with diagonal half-hitch knots, going left and right to make this X shape. If you'd like to work on this along with me, I'm using 7 3mm cords at about 60 inches each, attached with lark's head knots. We'll begin with this part. This cord here is called the working cord. It has two jobs: to guide you in the right direction and to provide a support for your knots to hang on. The rightmost cord is the working cord. I'm going to use the second cord to start making the knot. You'll need to wrap that cord 2 times in order to make one double half-hitch knot. That second cord goes under and then over the working cord. To make things easier, I'll call the second cord cord 2, then the next one cord 3. After that, we'll just keep going. Take cord 2 and then pull it over and then through that loop that you made. Let's see what we have here. Here's the working cord, and here's cord 2. Pull cord 2 gently until you make that tiny little knot right there. But as I said before, it needs to be done twice. So cord 2 over the working cord and through the loop, and tighten. Take a look at how that knot is being created. Alright, and you'll see how it's been wrapped around the working cord. Let's do it again with cord 3. So it goes under the working cord, and then over, and then through that loop that you made, and then pull until you make that little knot, and then nestle it up to the previous double half-hitch knot, and then we're going to do it again. Remember, we need to do it twice to complete the knot. Alright, pull it, and that's the second double half-hitch knot. Okay, if you want to follow along with me, we're going to do 4 more double half-hitch knots to complete the section. So we finished the first section of the X shape. Next we will be working on this part. And after that we will complete the X. Okay, let's work on the double half-hitch knot, going diagonally downward from left to right. Here's the new working cord. Same as last time, but different direction. So let's take a look at this. The working cord is cord 1, and cord 2 I'm using to make the knot with. Cord 2 goes under and then over, then down and through the loop that you made, and then pull cord 2 back until you've created that little knot, just like last time. And remember, we have to do it twice, so up over the working cord and then through that loop that you've made. Pull it tight to complete the first double half-hitch knot. Okay, we're going to take it all the way down to the end. I just want to take a moment to point out that we are going to be using the working cord from the previous section. Right now it's not a working cord, it's just a regular old cord, and we're going to make a knot with it. We'll return it to its former place of glory in a bit. For now, let's keep track of what number that previous cord is so that we can return to it when we need it again. Remember, cord number 7. We'll get back to it. Let's keep going. Okay, let's pick up that previous working cord, cord number 7, and put it back to work. We'll be doing the same thing, except we will be resuming our right to left diagonal. Great! We've completed diagonal double half-hitch knots. Now it's time to look at horizontal double half-hitch knots. Here I'm just using 6 cords, about 40 inches each cord. It's real simple since it's not going to be very big or complicated. They're done the same way, except that the working cord will be held horizontally while you're creating the knots. Like I did with the diagonal double half-hitch knots, I'm using cord 1 as the working cord, and cord 2 will be the first knot. So cord 2 goes under, then over, and through the loop that you made with the working cord. And then tighten that up. And we're going to do it again with the same cord, over and through. Tighten that up, and there's your first double half-hitch knot. As we go along, you'll notice I'm keeping that working cord in a horizontal position. All right, next cord. Under the working cord, over the working cord, and through the loop that you made. Pull that up tight. Nestle it next to the previous knot, and then do the same thing with the same cord. You need to do it twice every time in order to make a full double half-hitch knot. All right, let's take it all the way to the end.
Reflections of the clouds above, the sound of rain along the pond. The grass that grows beneath my feet, I close my eyes, the hum of bees. I pluck the flower, violet green, lily of the valley on my knees. All the things I left behind, save this little place in my mind. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon.
We have finished going left to right. Now we're going to go right to left using the same working cord.
Dandelions, rustling leaves, just like in my childhood dreams. You're as delicate as a leaf, you don't know what you mean to me. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon.
As you can see, the original shape of the piece has been altered somewhat by using the attached hanging cord as a working cord, as shown here and here. If you want to maintain the original shape, you can introduce a new string as a working cord. You can tie it to the dowel like this, and then just use it as a working cord. It's a little awkward to get started with, but if you adjust the knots to where you want them, you can get it to start looking like you want. And you can see it works just the same as the previous 2 rows above. It's just not going to alter the shape of your piece. So depending on what you're working on, either option will work. So here's another fun option. If you want to get a perfectly straight row, you can use a dowel. In this case, I'm using a 1/8 inch dowel. And then when you're done, you can just clip the ends almost flush to the knot and take a little hot glue, some other kind of adhesive, just to dab it on the end so the knots don't fall off it. And it looks great. Let me show you.
Reflections of the clouds above, the sound of rain along the pond. The grass that grows beneath my feet, I close my eyes, the hum of bees. I pluck the flower, violet green, lily of the valley on my knees. All the things I left behind, save this little place in my mind. I don't wanna lose.
Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you enjoyed this and are looking forward to more content, I would love it if you'd subscribe. We'll see you later.